Fenwick Island, Delaware, a beach town you can walk across. This spring a judge looked at the town charter and let it stand. The companies get to vote here: trusts, LLCs, corporations. If the paperwork owns property, the paperwork gets a ballot. Last election, a quarter of the votes never had a heartbeat. Down in Fenwick by the water, when they open up the polls, the neighbors bring their bodies and the companies bring scrolls. One man, one vote, that's the gospel, boys. But the gospel's been amended. Now a man can walk in once and send his paperwork unattended. There's a cottage on the coast road held by nobody alive, just a trust inside a folder in a cabinet in a drive. And come summer, when the town votes on the council and the tax, that folder gets a ballot while the renters get the shaft. No ceiling on the entities a single deed can spawn. File another LLC tonight, you've grown a voter by the dawn. The margin last election was a hair of 55, and more votes than that were cast by things that never were alive. Down in Fenwick by the water, when they open up the polls, the neighbors bring their bodies and the companies bring scrolls. One man, one vote, that's the gospel, boys. But the gospel's been amended. Now a man can walk in once and send his paperwork unattended. In 1886, a railroad asked the court to call it human, and the clerks wrote down the answer and the doctrine started blooming. By 2010 the money talked and they called the talking speech. Now the ballot's on the table and the paper's in the breach. In Delaware, sweet Delaware, where the charters go to nest, more companies than people from the ocean to the west. The judge read out the ruling like a man who checked the math. One person slash one entity, one vote on their behalf. Down in Fenwick by the water, when they open up the polls, the neighbors bring their bodies and the companies bring scrolls. One man, one vote, that's the gospel, boys. But the gospel's been amended. Now a man can walk in once and send his paperwork unattended. Now the civil liberties lawyers say they'll carry it upstairs, and the bill is in the State House, says a voter needs to breathe. And understand the companies, they didn't storm the gate the legislature offered back in 2008. You can dissolve a company, Lord. It can't dissolve you yet. So the question walks the boardwalk with the tourist and the brine when the paper picks the council, boys. Whose town is it? Yours or mine? Down in Fenwick by the water, when they open up the polls, the neighbors bring the bodies and the companies bring scrolls. One man, one vote, that's the gospel, boys. But the gospel's been amended. Now a man can walk in once and send his paperwork unattended. The tide comes in at Fenwick like it does most everywhere. The cottages hold their folders, the folders hold their votes. Somewhere in a filing room, a voter is being born. It will never see the beach.